Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams. How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for Renfield. I really dug this movie. I really did, and it's not... I dug this movie not in the sense that you would think. Now, Nicolas Cage playing Dracula, a man who is literally obsessed with cinema. That's who Nicolas Cage is. Playing one of the top cinema monsters, bad guys, Dracula. And they even catch that part in the opening of this film where you see Nicolas Cage basically in the original Dracula movie doing the same exact thing, like the cape over the mouth, where you just see where his eyes are highlighted, and Nicholas Hoult playing Renfield, you get that scene of Renfield looking up and looking like crazed. And those were all, I don't know if they like recreated those scenes or if those were just digitally done. I'm pretty sure they were probably just digitally done. But those what kind of made this movie for me. Because the person who would use those scenes to go, this is who this Dracula is, this is who this Renfield is, makes it cool. And then the movie dives into its own thing. Codependent. Renfield's codependent of Dracula, Dracula's codependent of Renfield. And Renfield to realize that he doesn't have to be like a codependent to Dracula. He can be his own person. Yet he's still kind of obsessed over Dracula because Dracula's the one who gave him his powers, which they use Renfield's powers. They definitely turned it up to 11 in this. Renfield didn't really have that type of ability in the original Dracula movie, but it was cool. But I also think it's kind of like, oh, we have Nicholas Hoult, he played Beast, so let's have him do a bunch of fucking gymnastics because he can look good doing that stuff, and it's kind of alright. The banter between Renfield and Dracula, I really loved how you see Dracula. He gets defeated, and then he has to regain his strength. But every time you see him, he's getting better and better. Like the first time he's real fucked up, then the next one he's not too badly fucked up, and then the next. I really love that they did that and they kept it to a continuity. They didn't just show one messed up thing and then he's fine in the next one, which I really did like that. And I really did like playing with the whole codependency thing and somebody reaching out on their own and not having to be controlled and everything. I think that was the best way if you're going to do a comedy and do a movie about Renfield, which, I mean, why would you want to do a movie about Renfield? But this movie shows you can do a movie about Renfield, and it was cool. There was a couple of bad things about this movie. The violence was a little over the top. Like the last bit where all the cops are coming in and he's just going in and there's just a tower of dead bodies. I do kind of think that was a little too much. They didn't have to go that over the top with it. Ripping the dude's face off, that was pretty funny. I thought that was actually pretty cool. But again, a little too over the top for my liking. And at the end of the movie, when they finally are confronting Dracula and Awkwafina, who is amazing in this movie. I am definitely an Awkwafina fan. I do definitely dig her. Nicolas Cage just going full Dracula, full Nicolas Cage Dracula. And it's brilliant. It's brilliant. When you give Nicolas Cage just that leeway, he makes some brilliant stuff. I like the part which was totally out of the blue and it doesn't fit, but it does fit because it's Nicolas Cage doing Dracula, where he's right before they just start whooping his ass and he's about to be defeated, he's like, "Hail Satan!" and all this shit. I thought it was fucking great. But also in the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't think Dracula's hailing Satan or anything like that. I do, and I did dig this movie. It was a very fun romp. And it's cool to see Nicolas Cage play Dracula, man. Like, when we all heard about this movie, we were like, I don't know about this. But it paid off. It really did. It really did. Where does this lie on my 5-star review scale? The story is a 4. Like I said, I love the story. I love playing on those tropes. The cinematography, it kind of felt just not a lot of it. Could have been a little bit better. The characters, I love the characters. I really did. Really did. The design of the movie, the only parts I thought were really designed well was like Dracula's lair. I really did like that condemned building and like what everything looked like. I really did like that. Brings my total to 3.625. It's a good movie. What did you guys think of Renfield? Let me know down in the comments below. I would sure love to hear from you guys. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It would sure help. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next review.